Hi, this is the Songbird Cooking. Today took a can of salmon, a can of mackerel, and as you can see, this oil is very, very hot. I'm not making patties because I don't have to. And as you can see, well, that one wasn't ready yet, but you get the idea. So, if you just genuinely like fish patties, this is a good recipe. If you're anemic, if your blood is anemic, this is an excellent recipe, because that's the reason why I'm making them. So, what I had was a can of salmon, a can of mackerel, an onion, a little cayenne pepper, a very small amount of salt. Okay? And you mix it together. Also, I had a cup of flour and 3 eggs that I put in this. Because, yes, the cans were large cans. The biggest cans they have, well, no, I won't say the biggest because there's restaurant size, but you all know I'm not talking about restaurant size. Okay, so that's what's going on. This is a medium. Okay, you got the key? This is a medium. Sorry about that interruption. Somebody goes out. I don't like to be left in here with the door locked because this is not a good neighborhood. And even if I was rich and living in the best neighborhood in town, I would keep my doors locked. Always. I mean, some people are comfortable with your door open. I remember when I was about 25, until I was I'd say until the nightmare on my street happened, when I was like 20, 24, 25, that's when I stopped leaving the door unlocked. I don't leave the door unlocked anymore. Actually, it was also on top of it, there was some fireman stickers that in Westfield that people would put in their window, their children's window, so that way you would know if the house caught on fire, the fireman would go to those windows first and get in and get the children out. That was the purpose of that. I think I'm going to make them smaller. I used to have them bigger. My grandma used to make them big. But anyhow, they're kind of messed up a little bit. But you get the gist of it. So anyhow, what happened is, when I found out that there was a man that was going into windows, he recognized that sticker. Everybody knew what that sticker was for. But this bad man, he started going through windows, children's windows. Praise God, he didn't come through my kids' windows. I'm sorry about the ones that he did. But, either way, they started going through children's windows. And when they announced that on the Westfield News, that's when I started really locking the door even extra. So these are fish patties, I call them. Some people call them fritters. I think fritters are when they're round, mostly. I might make some little round ones too. As you can see, it's thin. I didn't have to put it in my hand and pat it together and make a patty because I made it kind of thin. As you can see, is that the mixture, it just falls off the spoon. So there's no need for me to make a patty and sit there and get my hands a mess.